Hey guys, today's episode we're going to talk about how to maximize Strava so you can get the most out of every one of your runs. Let's go. Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of Run Talk with Todd. Today was day 222 on my run streak. Definitely trying to get it in every day, and today was actually a really good run, so very happy with that. Today we're going to talk about how to maximize Strava. If you guys aren't familiar with Strava, Strava is an application you have on your phone or your desktop, and it's really, really great. If you haven't downloaded Strava yet, go do it right now. But it's something I use literally every day, and it really helps me not only track my runs, but get faster and get really the most out of my running. So I want to share 5 different things with you that have worked really well for me, and let's go ahead and go. Okay guys, so before we jump in and get started, I want to give one quick disclaimer here. Strava is nothing but a tool that you can use to get the most out of your running. But the most important thing I want to stress, have fun with it. I've seen a lot of people just get obsessed with Strava. No need to do that. Have fun with it and really utilize it as nothing but a tool. Okay guys, let's talk about item number 1. Item number 1, Segment Explorer. So Segment Explorer is a tool on Strava that you can look at different segments, and a segment could be a road, a segment could be a trail, and segments can be created by you. So you can go in and actually create your own segments, but you can look at everybody that's ever had Strava that's run on that particular stretch of road or that trail and compare yourself to them post-run or post-walk to see where you stack up. And for me, I really like doing this on my speed workout days. So if I know, hey, Tuesday I'm gonna have a harder run, Friday I'm gonna have a harder run, what I like to do is go online ahead of time, go to Segment Explorer. So there's this function up here called Explore. Go to Segment Explorer, and you can find local segments in the area that you're gonna be running. There's probably quite a few segments right around your house, right out your front door. So I find a couple segments that may be around the area that I'm gonna run, and I kind of jot those down mentally, know where I'm gonna go, and those areas are areas that I'm gonna run harder on that day. And again, this helps me stack up. So if I know, maybe I set a goal of I wanna be top 10 in a segment for this particular run, and that's my goal going into the run. And it makes the speed workout a little bit more fun rather than just sticking to my watch and being stuck to what my watch is saying that day. It gives me a little bit more excitement during my run. Post-run or post-workout, you can upload to Strava, and you can see where you shake out here as part of the Strava leaderboard for that segment. So looking here, I happen to be number 4 on this segment. This was from a run back in December. And if I wanted to go run this segment again today, I could see where my time today stacks up against other runs that I've done on that same segment over the course of my running with Strava. So segments is something I have a lot of fun with. I would encourage you to go check that out. Number 2, Strava clubs. So clubs is something in Strava that you can go and find different groups that are meeting maybe in your community, or different groups that are virtually meeting. So just people that are using, let's say, Strava in San Diego. This one is San Diego, 1,000 miles in 2019. So this is people that want to run at least 1,000 miles in 2019 in San Diego. So you can go join this club and compare yourself against everybody on a week-to-week basis. So this is this week, just today's run. I ran 7.7 miles. You can see the other people that have run today as part of the club. And you can look at last week and see how many miles each person ran. So again, what I like about the club option here is that a lot of times you'll find that these clubs, while they start as virtual clubs, they end up meeting in person or setting up group meetups where you can go and find real people to run with on a day-to-day basis that are also using Strava and maybe in your same type of pace group, which is pretty cool. Number 3, training logs. So for a long time, back before Strava, I would write down everything on a piece of paper or a calendar to track all my mileage and see how far I was gonna go or was going throughout the course of a year or a month. Now with Strava, this is all done for you virtually. You don't have to keep track of it manually or anything. So this is a view of the training log. This tracks every run week to week. You can kind of go down here. This is how I'm keeping track of my run streak. You can see every run that's done. Every day you can click on any of these and see exactly where you ran. You can get your mile splits. It's all right there for you. It's very, very simple to use, and especially once you get going with it, there's so much good data here that you would never have tracking things manually, which is pretty awesome. The fourth thing that I like is FLYBYS. So we use the same run here that I did. This was from a couple weeks ago. And I can go to FLYBYS, and we'll see if there was anybody else out there. And I can see where I ran, and then I can see anybody else that was out there running or cycling at the same time that I was, and see what they were doing. I really like using FLYBYS during races, or after races. So if I'm gonna run a half marathon or a marathon, it's a great tool to use to see the other people that are around you, similar paces, to see. I've used it actually to reach out to other runners that I know that are about my same ability to find training partners. But it's a fun feature. I think it's not used maybe as much as it could be, because I don't think it's something you can use on a phone. I think you have to be on a desktop to use FLYBYS, or a laptop to use FLYBYS. So if you can get to a laptop or a desktop and use it there, it's a cool feature, it's fun. I haven't seen anything else out there like that, or like FLYBYS, on the other apps that I've used that are similar to Strava. So definitely recommend the FLYBYS application. And then the last one are challenges. So challenges are, every month Strava kind of starts new again, and you can go and find different challenges. So challenges may be, hey, let's do a 10K this month, or let's do a half marathon this month, or let's try to climb X number of meters this month. And Strava lays out all these challenges on a month-to-month basis that you can join, you can register to join. And you can, again, not only compare yourself against others, but it sets that virtual goal for you to go out and achieve X, Y, or Z. I like it because it gives me, again, something else to try to achieve. And for something like you can see here, August running distance challenge. So how many miles can you run in August? You can see how you stack up against everybody in the world that's part of this challenge, but also, can you beat your previous months? They do a half marathon challenge every month. Can you, is it getting closer to the end of the month? It maybe gives you that extra incentive to go do another long run to hit that goal. So challenges is something pretty darn cool. And then the last thing that I would talk about is Strava has all this stuff we've been talking about. This is all free to everyone to go use. You download the Strava app for free, or you sign up for Strava online, and all of this stuff is free for you to use. They also have an upgraded version of Strava that can be used for you going out and paying for it. So they have a training, a safety, and an analysis add-on, if you will, that you can pay $2 a month for each of those, or $5 a month for all three. And it gives you all the stuff I just talked about, but a lot more, where you can really go in and analyze your data, see in real time, like if you have the Strava app and you're running with your phone, you can actually see where you rank, let's say in a segment. So you're trying to run a certain segment against everybody else. You can see live where you stack up in that segment. Again, analysis, you can see power outputs, and for safety, one of the cool features, I think, for safety, especially if you're concerned about running out there, or maybe you're doing a lot of trails and doing stuff by yourself. One of the cool features with safety is it gives anybody you allow, like family members, spouses, family members, a beacon so they can see exactly where you are. It gives them special permissions to see through Strava where you are in your run. So Strava's built a lot of really cool features that you can pay for beyond what we've talked about today. So just to recap real quick, the 5 things that we talked about, really cool features of Strava that I think you should use. Number 1, the Segment Explorer. Number 2, clubs. Number 3, training log. Number 4, FLYBYS. And number 5, challenges. So if you're not on Strava yet, go get on Strava, go download it, start using it. Feel free to add me on Strava. I'd love to see more of you out there, follow you back, and see what you're doing with your running. And until next time, we'll see you on the road.